loud. Dial that down a little bit there, sorry. All right. That's a little bit better. Test, test. I don't know if, I guess we're on Olympic ice if you're considering Italy's Olympic ice. All right, all right, all right. Alliance out here, fourth game, round robin. We play the Bandits. Fourth game of the season versus the Bandits. Alliance looking to strike that first win. With a chance to secure a spot in the finals. I guess semifinals tomorrow, or tonight. Semifinals is literally in 3 hours, so it's going to be a lot of hockey here if we make that. But win is the first step. Then it comes down to tiebreakers, who you need a PhD to figure out, I was told. And I don't have one of those. So. Along with your video crew, which is just me. We will play one more game no matter what. If we go to the semis, that game is tonight. Otherwise, there's 4 consolation games in the morning, and then the finals right after that. Starting lineup comes out. Aviana in net. We've got Jordana to take the draw here. She's got Mac with her. Puck through the feet. Stepped up on by Rudy. Rudy tries to chip it up the wall here at the blue line. Little battle on the blue line. Gets it going forward. Jordana up pass to Mac. Mac on her backhand. Played back by the Bandits as they go off of their feet at the red line. Dumped down on the near side wall. Mac chases it into the zone. At the hashes, up top for Rudy. Rudy backhands it down at the face-off dot. 2 kids go down. Icing waved off as they say it was tipped. Lily's going to pick it up behind the net. Bandits get there. Centering pass came through everybody. Up and out of the zone, center ice. Jordana hustling back. Puck in the zone, goes off a skate, picked up here at neutral ice. Rudy boxes off the player on the puck. Izzy down low in the corner, skates over the puck. Picked up in a diving play by Mack to get it up and out of the zone. Bandits are going to turn it back around in. A change on that far side, gets 2 of the 3. She flips it high in the air and saucered across the blue line. Now they work it up. Olivia stick handles out of her zone, gets the red line, dumps it deep, peels off for the rest of the change. Girls walk in, get a shot on net. Now to Teagan. Teagan, a soft touch shot there. Tried to put it low. One up high, and the puck came in before the player, so no offsides. They stick handle it around, try to wrap around centering pass. It got deflected over into the far corner. Now at the hashes, moved up to Teagan. Teagan has it. She comes away. She's going to stick handle out towards center ice. Walks in, takes it wide, down low, hits the brakes, underneath the net. Played back, taken off of her stick and thrown up and down. It's going to die at the hashes, though. Icing's waved off. That'll leave Lily to pick it up with some time. She plays it off the wall to Addie. Addie was heading the other direction, though, so Bandits get there momentarily. Flip back over for Lily, low in the zone. 2 Bandits on her at that far side. Now at the hashes, poked up there, trying to get through her and able to get through. Now played back into the zone. Teagan has to hustle after it. Teagan stick lift over far side hashes. She throws it up through a skate. They say icing on that one. And we'll be back down in our zone. A little bit of an early start out here. Game wrapped up before us. Jordana on the draw. She wins it back clean into the corner. Lily on a backhand to Rudy. Rudy chips it up the wall to Mack. Mack 2-on-1, puts it up forward to Jordana. Just hit her in the skate. She's going to collect it at the red line, dump it in. Flipped up the wall to Jordana. She plays it back down the inside wall. A drop pass comes up and out of the zone. Rudy has to hustle. Lily helping her out as she bodies off the player. Lily back to Rudy. Up pass to Jordana. Jordana plays it off the wall to herself. Nice poke check there. Tried to get it around the defender. Now a backhand pass far side. Jordana has it. Hits the brakes. Played it over. Shot. Goes wide right of the net. Now up top. Kept alive by Mack. Bandits get it and they skate it out of the zone. Hit the red line. Dump it deep. Go for the change. Riley's going to play it that far side corner. She bodies off one player as they go into the corner, making sure she's got some room. Played up that outside wall by Shaddy. Shaddy comes away with it. Shaddy rims it around near side, pinched in on by the Bandits, and they get it tipped up and out of the zone. Bandits collected at center ice. Now back down in. Rudy collects that puck, curls at the hash marks. Some fancy stick work. She opens up some ice as she takes it back. Now an up pass to Amelia. Turn back around. Saucer pass over the stick of Sonia. Dump back down into the zone. Rudy chases. Rudy off the wall. Funny bounce on that corner. Been here a couple games now, and we know that corner has a notorious bounce. Moved up top. Defense has it. They fire up a shot. Kicked away by Riley on the far side. Now it's back into the corner. Riley bodies off a player. She goes down hard in front, but the puck's going to come up to Sonia. Sonia backhand pass. Had her pocket pick there. A turnaround, wraparound, and Aviana got her stick on it. Gets it covered up. Puck was sitting in the crease. Aviana reached out and said, let's slow that down just a little bit here. Puck won by the Bandits. They get it up top. Defense has it, fires through a screen, goes high over the net. And I'm not exactly sure where that went. Must have hit the protective netting. Again, second try. Jordana tries to move it through the pile. Centering pass, moved away off the front of the stick. Olivia on that far side, battles for it in the corner. Lily gets it up the wall. At the hashes, stick battle ensues. Now back down for the Bandits. They have it. Drop pass into that far side corner. Pinned up against the wall. Up top for the defense. Defense able to turn it around. They get a shot. Hits a stick. Deflects up high over the net. Grabbed by the Bandits. Two of them behind the wall. The third one there also. They play pass and catch with each other. Flipped up high into the zone. Grabbed by Olivia. Olivia skates it up the far side wall. Gets to the red line. She's going to get into the zone. Backhand pass across over to Sonia. Sonia pulled it to her forehand. And right in front. A second or third try at it. That puck was hopping around. Spinning on axis. Jordana took a couple swipes at it and just couldn't get a lot of lumber on it. Carbon fiber? A lot of carbon fiber on it. Anyway, puck walking back. Lily, far side, dump back down low. Jordana in the near side corner. Bryn pinched down that far side wall. She's able to get a play on the puck. Mac covering for her on defense. They come back up the near side. Jordana plays it forward. Cross-ice pass goes right around all the players at center ice. Lily's going to pick it up. She goes behind her net. Bryn playing some interference there and moved off the inside wall. Bandits able to pick it up at the hashes, so Lily turns it back the other way. Soft pass to Bryn. Bryn has to move it back this way as she was getting pinched off on the near side. Comes right up in front of the net. Lily was there to play it. She goes a soft pass trying to get it to Mac on the backhand. Mac able to grab it off the hashes. She flips it up out of the zone. Now played back forward. Mac has it here in front of us. Played it up to Jordana. Jordana takes it wide down the center. Stick handles into traffic. A shot hit a skate. Deflected into the high slot. Moved back this way by the Bandits. Poke check there by Tegan. Off the stick, Addie. Addie goes far side for Amelia. Amelia drops it back over near side. Now it's moved up again. They're looking to hit the blue line. They come across for Shaddy as she's entering the zone. Drop pass back there. Tegan bumps it down deep in the hashes. Comes up to Addie. Addie, a shot comes through everybody. It's loose down low. A second, third try at it, and they get it cleaned up there. There you go, Shaddy. Shaddy from Tegan and Addie on that series. A shot from the point, left a rebound, and they're able to clean it up and put it home. They come away with a 1-0 lead here early in the first. Pressure by the Bandits. They dump it all the way in. Stick to side by Aviana. No icing there. Now Tamara off the backside wall for Amelia. Dump back down. Hits the dasher. Rolled. Smacked out of the air. Tegan came in. Got a backhand on it. Bandits play it up top. Go D to D. Got an open lane. Gloved out of the air. Or go over to the side by Aviana. Now a drop pass back to the defense. They're going to play it back in. Poke check there. They move it up, flipped it high into the air, and that's going to go all the way down the other way. That'll be icing this time. Good play by that line. Next line out. Jordana to take the draw. She wins it over far side. Off the inside wall to Rudy. Rudy up to Mac. Mac has it. She's going to come away. She makes the up pass to Jordana. Jordana's got speed. She comes walking in, tried to toe drag through. Puck gets dropped to Mac. Mac has it. Turns around. She gets a shot on net. High riser just over the top. She goes backhand, tried to flip it off the back of the goalie. And it just trickled wide. An up pass by the Bandits deflects off of everything. Aviana's going to have to play it on net. She flips it forward out in front of her. They grab it. Shot goes off the side of the netting. Grabbed by Mac behind the net, hit the ref in the head, and he deflected it back towards the backside of the net. Now Jordana, she comes in to help out. I believe that is Rudy on the backside, but they said the puck had been pinned long enough they wanted a whistle. Just going to take another draw here. Jordana will take it. One through the feet, comes back up. Defense able to step in momentarily. Riley gets it. She flips it up right onto the stick of Mac. Mac's got it. She comes walking across. Defense backs up right through the feet They step in, put a leg into her. Another centering pass comes up through right to Riley. Riley fires a bomb and puts it right on net. They get 2 cross checks for trouble. Olivia took an extra swipe at it, and they're going to take Olivia to the box after that. She got 2 cross checks after the play was over, and no retaliation there. Mack tried to hit it forward through everybody, picked up by the Bandits. They get it up to the defense. Defense winds up. They had to shoot it over the far side. It's a pass down low, picked up by the defense. They come forward, down low into the corner. They get a shot that goes off the post and up over the top. They let the low side winger walk in. 2 players had the back door covered. Mack this time tied up again at center. 2 players play the puck into the corner. Grabbed over there, up top. It's going to come up and out of the zone, make everybody clear. Mack with pressure on that top side. Comes across. Played into the zone by the Bandits. They go cross ice, shot, hit a skate, deflected right back to the shooter. She's got it low, looking for her winger up top. Played over there by Mack, goes wide. Teagan in the corner is going to get it. She's got it on her backhand, moved it up to Mack. Mack's got it. She flips it up top, not out of the zone. A hard shot. Didn't get much on it, actually, and now it's going to be a drop pass that's going to go right over to Mack at that backside. Mack trying to poke it out of the zone. Teagan trying to help it on the way out, too. Puck's down low. Toe drag there, able to walk right towards the center. She's got it in the high slot, dropped it back towards the defender. Defender gets a shot through a screen. They try for a second chance at it, and good play there by Mack. Over for Teagan. Teagan's got it. She gets the backhand on it, gets it up out of the zone, and they'll peel off for a change. Jordana flips it back into the corner. Rudy plays it over into that backside corner. She's going to kick it up against the wall, kill some time. 32 seconds here on the kill. She just leaves it there. Puck broken out of the pile. Defense has it. They move it across far side. Shot grabbed by Aviana as she slides across the front of the crease. Another try at it here, Jordana. Rudy plays a shoulder into her, gets over there, puck off the inside wall. Shot intercepted by Sonia. Sonia turns it up ice. She's going to throw it up out to center ice. Bandits pick it up over on that far side wall. Grabbed by Sonia. Sonia stick handles it in, got in. Just a step offside. Three seconds here. Olivia comes out of the box. Bandits have it into the skates. Flipped up high into the air. Olivia right out of the box. Looked to play the puck. Hit her in the arm as it comes right up out towards center ice. 2 bodies on it. It's in the feet. Picked up by Olivia. She's got some speed as she crosses the blue line. Goes centering pass, trying to hit Jordana. Puck was a little high. Back up top for Rudy. Rudy gets it. Plays it back down the wall. Gets to Jordana. Jordana has an open lane. Walks right in and had an open net up high. Nobody took her on that shot. Now it's off that backside wall. Olivia hustles over near side, gets in front of that puck. Backhand centering pass. 2 players cleared out by it. Jordana comes down low. Moved up top. Grabbed by Tamara. Now flipped into the Bandits zone. They both misplay the puck and they crash into each other. Moved back up the other direction. Moved it to center ice. They play it back in offsides as she had lost an edge and was hustling to get back out of the zone. 4:09 left here in the first. will take the face-off here at center ice. Shaddy on the draw over to Teagan. Teagan bumps the player down right off the face-off. She's going to walk it in with Shaddy. Shaddy's got it. Fires a shot. Glove down in front. It's loose. Teagan took a swipe at it. Now on her backhand. Amelia tried to turn it back to the forehand and get the shot off, and the Bandits move it back up the other direction. Bandits at center ice. They come all the way across. They walk in. Pushed over into that far side corner. Drop pass here. Comes across. They get a shot. Misses that wide right corner. Now Amelia down low. Riley helping out. Riley in the corner with a stick lift. She plays the puck off a body. Centering pass picked up by Shaddy. Shaddy comes across. She looks to hit Teagan. It was just out of her reach. And they say icing again. Puck win by the Bandits over towards Bryn on the near side. Bryn with a play there. Played off a stick high into the air. Bryn into the corner, chases. Behind the net. Bumped on her backside. Lily goes. Now it's going to come as Jordana skates it up and out. Jordana takes it wide. High slot. Down low. Centering pass over to the front of the net. Just missed. Now back to Jordana. Jordana plays it off the wall, trying to get it up to Bryn. And they're going to bring it back the other way. Bryn comes in, gets in the middle of the way. They're going to call a holding on that. A shot on the back door, missed wide. Now over near side. Played by the Bandits. They get it up top. Mack tried to poke check it there. And they're going to call interference on Bryn. We'll take a face-off down in our zone. Mack on the draw. One up top, bump to the defense. Mack with pressure. Mack comes in. She got a stick on that pass. Now Rudy comes to play it. They look to block it off. Up top high. Teagan with pressure. Shot wide of the net. Grabbed by the Bandits. Now up top. Played after by Mack. They get the puck down low again at the hashes. They try and cycle it. Drop pass there. Comes in. She looks to walk it forward. Up top to the defense. Defense get it over for Teagan. Teagan up to Mack. Mack's got a step on her. Mack comes forward. She walks it all the way down. One-on-one with the goalie. A shot off the blocker. Good try there. Now it's over for the Bandits. Bandits try and move it up. That should be icing the other way as it comes all the way up and down. And we'll get an icing the other side. Good hustle there by Mack as she got sprung by Teagan on a pass. Got the shot off and a glove save. This goalie with the opposite hand catcher, I keep forgetting. Puck's dropped in the skates. Grabbed by Sonia. Sonia gets a shot off. It's loose down in front of the goalie. Hard off that outside wall. Grabbed by the Bandits. Flipped forward over towards Tamara. Tamara dumps it back across the blue line. Tipped back up for Tamara. Tamara played it back in. She'll take an ice and offsides. And they'll do it at center ice. Shaddy to take the draw here. Bandits tie her up. They go to the defense. Flipped over the stick of the defender. She's going to peel off. Played it forward. Now it's over for Sonia. Sonia, saucer pass up softly towards center ice. Now into the zone. Chased by Rudy. Rudy off that outside wall. Comes around. Bandits down low in the zone. They're going to collect it over on the near side. They go for a centering pass. Hit Tamara on the skate. She flips it off the backside wall. She's going to get there, trying to pin it up. They get it, goes a shot. That was a weird angle, but it did hit Aviana. Poke check there by Shaddy on that far side. They turn it around, tried to get the shot on the near side, and just went wide of the post. Now they have it up top. Dump back down low into the corner. Centering pass again. Tied up by Rudy. Tamara sees the puck come up top. Sonia forced the play down into the corner. 3 seconds left on the power play for the Bandits. They have it down low. She moves it off that outside wall to Shaddy. Shaddy backhand pass. Couldn't get it out. Now it's up top for Bryn. Bryn has it. They move it over to Bryn. Bryn's going to skate it down into the zone. 18 seconds left here. She plays it off the wall to herself, and that's going to be the Bandits coming back the other way. Jordana stepped up, got a stick on it. Now Lily trying to play it up of the top of the zone. A stick left back there by Olivia, gets it out, forces them to regroup and send it this way. 1 second here, and that's going to expire the period. At the end of one, Alliance takes an early 1-0 lead, and they'll take that period. Shots on goal, 7-6. Aviana standing strong. Aviana to the net. Alliance girls line up here on the line. Jordana, she's going to take the draw here. One back over near side for Lily. Lily's going to activate. She comes walking down the wall, dumps it down into the corner, peels off. Olivia chases. She got a stick on that. And Mack over on that far side, able to play it at the hashes. Kicked over on that near side wall. A soft little touch pass to Jordana. Jordana moves it back up top. Fired through everybody, and they're in the high slot. They got a stick on it. Now they move it up and out for Lily. Lily's got it. She's going to peel the near side over for Olivia. Olivia turns it into the zone. She backhand passes up and out of the zone. She's got to retreat. It's in a couple feet. Look to get played both ways. Now Rudy, she got tripped up as she came walking in, and they're going to call that one. And that'll send out the power play unit for the Alliance. Power play crew here. We got Mac, Jordana, Sonia, Lily, Rudy. Jordana takes the draw. One back by the Bandits. They have it against the wall. They move it up top. Lily pinched in. Puck up out of the zone is going to be grabbed by Rudy. Rudy comes walking in. She makes a move, comes down into the top of the zone. Takes it wide. Down underneath the net. Up top, defense has it. They start a cycle. She's trying to play it up the wall and not able to quite get it there. Bandits able to come and skate it up the other direction. They get the red line and dump it. Forecheck on. Lily's going to grab the puck on the near side corner. She pushes it up towards Mac. Mac to Sonia. Sonia dumps it into the zone. She's going to be first there. She hustles down behind the net. She takes a little bit of a digger over there, but now Rudy. Rudy's got it. She opens up some ice, plays it back for Sonia. Sonia on her stick. Two of them back down low, able to be dug out. They move it up top, intercepted on the way up and out of the zone. And the Bandits skated in to the Alliance territory. They're going to take it way down deep, pinned up against the wall, killing a little time. Backhand centering pass comes through everybody. Now moved over near side, up top for Mack. Mack looking to get it off the wall. She's got it. Peels up, drop pass again. Just missed wide. Now Lily had to play it forward again. Gets it back to Mack. Mack into the zone. She drop passes for Rudy. And just a couple miscues as they try and get the puck going. Up and forward. Breakout up top, intercepted, shot. Aviana's going to glove that down. 5 seconds left on the power play. We're going to take a face-off in our zone. Puck one back by Shaddy. Power play is done. Bandits look to move the puck out. Grabbed up off that inside wall, over for Tegan. Tegan's got a step. She comes walking away. Hits the brakes. Played the puck at the wall. Trying to get it over for Shaddy. Lost an edge down low. Now the Bandits come away with it. They come walking forward. Pass up top at the blue line. Moved off by Tamara. Tamara played hard into the boards. Now the Bandits look to dump it deep. Up top, cross-ice pass. They've got it up high. Move back down low the wall. Bandits play it. Shot, hit a body, moved up out of the zone. It's a foot race. Olivia almost got there. It's on the blue line over for Tegan. Tegan moved it backwards. She didn't know that it was still alive. Now they dump it in across that outside wall. Over for Tamara. Tamara plays it around the horn. Defense drop pass. They have to put it back down into the zone. Now back up to the D. Now played hard off that outside wall. Kicked in, and it deflects up towards in front of the net. Up past there, turn back around. Bunny bounce off the back wall. Bandits both lose an edge there. Now moved right up the middle of the two. They split them. Tegan has to apply pressure. Tegan pushes her off the puck for a moment, but she's able to regain it. Centering pass, hop through, a shot over there, and it's loose up front. Tegan cleared it out of danger. That was tough. Over for Mack. Mack's got it. She's got a breakaway. She walks forward, has an open lane. She goes right through the 5-hole, and a great save. 5-hole was open, and the Bandits are just going to fire it back down for icing the other way. Mack's second breakaway of the game. She tried to get a little fancy there on the second one. Went for a different move than putting it up high on the glove. And almost cashed in. The 5-hole was open for a moment. Puck dug out by Jordana. Jordana over to Amelia. Amelia tries to get it up to the D. She's got to turn around and shoot it. Puts it back down for Mack. Mack, a backhand centering pass. Looked for Jordana on the back door. Now moved up the wall, kept alive by Bryn. Bryn puts it back down into the zone quickly as all that traffic was coming right at her. Now the Bandits moving around. Mack hassling the player behind the net. They have it. They look for a shot across the ice. They got it. Good stick there by Jordana. Slows it up for a moment. Now turn back for Riley. Riley up to Jordana. Poke check there. Mack turns it back in. Bandits have it and go D to D. Bandits stick handle up to the red line. They get in. They're going to take it wide. Looks for a power move as she hits the brakes over there. Put a shot. Hit Riley. It's loose down low in front, and Aviana dives out for it. Not able to get a glove on it. The puck's loose up high. Now over for Mack again. Mack's going to have it. Actually, that's Jordana. Jordana has got some speed. She walks in. She fires a shot. Hit her right in the head. Another try at it. Comes up high and just missed the blade. Jordana chopped at it. Tried to get it off. It comes back for Lily. Lily played to Rudy. Everybody's wanting to get off the ice. They come back across again. Jordana one more time. She walks in. She's got the lane again. She goes centering pass right to Sonia. And just a little hot to handle. They've got him. They're beating him on the speed. Now Rudy puts it in, hits a couple skates, deflects out wide. Bandits play it over behind their net. They come walking forward. Looks for that breakout pass. Missed everybody. How is that not an icing? I don't know. I'm going to have to get a rule book when I get back home. Now it's over here at the hashes. They wait, leave it for the defense. Defense takes a shot, hits a skate, never gets on net. Now defense regroups, but couldn't get it deep. Olivia has it. She's going to take it. She puts it wide. She dumps it deep in, and that's an onside play as Olivia looks over her shoulder. Tried to get it over in the corner, played up the wall. The Bandits have it as they cross the blue line. Takes it in. Center calls for the puck. Didn't get the pass. Put it over on this near side wall. Poke check there. They come down the inside wall. Shot goes wide of everything. Now at the hashes again. Bandits get it. Move it up top. Grabbed off the wall on the close side by Shaddy. Shaddy into the zone. Dumps it deep. She peels off for her change. Lets the Bandits come away with it. Teagan off the bench, fresh. She's going to go in on the forecheck. Comes up top high. Collected. Pushed in. It came up and out, so they got to come around and regroup. Over here near side. Back across for Addie. Addie sees Teagan. She tried to fire it up there. Teagan had the pass intercepted as it came right through the middle. Now off the wall, up and out. Onside play as they played it across the line. Shot trickles over towards Aviana, and she just puts the glove out on it. Shaddy on the draw again. And everybody skates. Dugout up for Teagan. Teagan has it. She makes an up play, gets it towards Amelia. Amelia high into the air. They wait. Oh, they tried to wait for Amelia to get back on side. Try it again. Teagan has it, moves it back to the D. D to D pass over here near side. Up off the wall to Amelia. Amelia gets it to the hashes, trying to get it deep into the zone. She got hit from behind. Back up top for Tamara. Tamara's going to put it down low in the corner. Now Amelia. Backhand pass. Pressure over here. Stepped up on by Addie. She got some good wood on that. And now over on that backside. That's thrown all the way down by the Bandits, and that'll be an icing back to the offensive zone. .7:25 left here in the second. Jordana looks to take the draw here. Jordana chases it behind the net. Olivia on the near side. Pitched in by Lily. Puck did come up and out, so Jordana hits the brakes, turns it back around the near side. Flips it up off the wall. Down into the zone. Pressure by Sonia. Sonia, drop pass. Comes back to Sonia. She turns around and gets off the puck. Olivia has it. She's going to take it wide. Hits the brakes. Played it back over behind the net. Turned it out. Gets the pass up high. Over for Rudy. Rudy fires the shot. It's loose down low. A second try at it. Oh, just hopped over Sonia's stick on the way by. Rudy held the line. Keeps it in. It did come up and out eventually, but that allowed Jordana to come over, get some time with it. Now a pass deflected off a skate, but it's going to deflect right to Lily. Lily comes out into the zone, dumps it deep. She lets Jordana go in on the forecheck. Lily stepped around the winger, and she's able to keep that play alive longer. Mack coming down with pressure. Puck flipped high up into the air. Jordana covering for defense, turns around. Looking for that change. Bandits able to get it. Over for Jordana. Jordana plays it off to herself. She goes into the high slot. A little tiny shot there. Oh, and she just gets boarded right into the wall from behind. She hit her head. They're going to give it a roughing. Shaddy to take the draw here on the power play. Teagan goes in for the stick lift. Puck rimmed around that wall, far side over for Bryn. Bryn back down the wall. Kept alive up top, trying to get it to Bryn. She hits the brakes, decides not to do that. Now she opens up some room for her. Played over on the near side. Got the puck back. Now they tried to play it again. They're not 100% on the passing. They're still trying to figure it out. But Tamara, she's going to skate it in. Loses the handle on the puck. Comes across. Over for Olivia. Olivia walks it all the way down. Drop pass there. Over for Bryn. Cycle started. Teagan came in and saved it. Opened it up for Tamara. Tamara has it. She goes down to Teagan. Shoot! Backhand shot over towards the net. They fire it all the way up and out. Now Tamara. She comes walking across, gives the puck to Jordana. Jordana up top to Tamara. Tamara plays it over to Bryn. Bryn has it. She gets the pass, right off the tape of Jordana. Jordana's going to hustle in, though. She gets down low with the puck. She comes away with it. She's got it. Tries to get some separation. Gets it up top for Rudy. Rudy down low, looking for that seam pass. Now, Sonia in the corner. 21 seconds on the power play still. They come away with it. They walk forward. Both defensive came in for the shot. Now Rudy. Cross ice. Up top. Soft touch pass for Mac from Jordana. She comes in. A drop pass there to a fresh player right out of the box. She takes it wide. Shot Avianas gobbles it up. 3:42 left here in the second. Bandits win it back. They have to put it back down in the corner. Off a stick, able to play it forward still. She's going to get checked into the wall, and that'll be a penalty on us this time as she lays on the puck. Mac over there on that far side. She wins it clean into the corner. Bryn looks to help out. She's got her pinned up against the wall. She walks away with it. Bryn got a shoulder on there. A shot never got any oomph on it as Bryn made a great play there on the stick and stayed with her the whole way. Aviana able to cover that. Try it again. Again off the wall. Bryn tied up on the backside. Mac comes in. They try the exact same thing. A shot high riser hits the netting. They know they just got to keep 15 to the outside. Another try at it over for Bryn. Bryn's pinned up against the wall. She goes to kick the puck. She's still got it pinned up against the wall. She plays it over on the near side. Now over for Teagan. Teagan got it. She's able to flip it up and out of the zone. That's got just enough on it where they could say no icing. Played around the horn, far side. Now back in. They're going to come up away with it. She reaches out. able to get a play on there. Try to power move through everybody, not able to get there. Puck off the wall, over to Mac. Mac's got a step on it. She comes across. She's going to take it forehand. Puts it over. Oh, it's loose down low still. She tries to soft play it over his back. Never covered. And it's a shot, and it goes off the stick and just wide of the net. Tegan came in and got the backhand on there. They played it wide, and two of them down low. Tegan just chops that puck right off of her stick. Now they walk in, able to get a shot off the mask of Aviana. 34 seconds left on the penalty kill. They're tired out here. A shot over there. Aviana kicks that wide. She winds up a slapper and just went to go hit it all the way down. Couldn't quite get a lot on it. Now it's loose up here front. Now Jordana, same thing. She's going to come in, or that's Olivia. And Jordana went to stuff at 5-hole and shut down. The goalie making some insane saves. The third breakaway in a row. She just stonewalled. What a play there by Jordana. She played it right off the stick. Poke checked up at the blue line, but the puck's alive in the zone. She tried to get it over for Rudy. Rudy back to Tamara. Tamara plays it on the blue line. It came in and out, and Sonia hadn't quite cleared yet. The girl's able to get down there and get on net, and the goalie just a stone wall. A minute 27 left here in the second. Shaddy on the draw, one back, cross ice pass, saucered up high. That should go for icing, and does. Got some music from the locker room coming in. Shaddy on the draw, one back by the Bandits. Bandits take it around behind their net. Pressure by Sonia. They flip it high up into the air. Kicked across the line by Rudy. Not quite out. They fire it all the way down another 200 feet, and that should be icing again if the puck doesn't die. It died right on the goal line. Now Lily had to do a drop pass, but there was a Bandit there right waiting for it. Now off that outside wall, 59 seconds left. A shot hit the stick of Sonia. Now it's on the near side. Poke check there. Never came out, they said. Amelia looking to play it wide. Back up top, the defense has it. Chipped in around the horn. Bandits behind the net, hassled by Rudy. Kicked that over there, dug out of the pile by Sonia. She comes up top, gets it to Shaddy. Shaddy comes across, stick handles in. A shot through the legs of the defender. Now for Sonia. Sonia's got it up against that far side wall. Drop pass there. Rudy comes in. She winds up a slapper. Just missed wide. Now back up top for Lily. Lily comes across. She dumps it off that backside wall. Sonia picks it up. She tried to flip it out in front of the net. Saucer pass to Amelia, I'm sorry. Amelia and Lily both playing the puck on the near side. And they're going to call the Bandits at the last minute for a hold, so we'll come out on the third on the power play. They're going to do an ice cut here, so a few minutes of quiet. And we'll see you back here in about 10 for the third. All right, Alliance fired up after those first 2 periods. A little bit of a break in the locker room. They're out here ready for the power play. Mack waits for everybody to get ready. Aviana in the net. They come hustling down on the near side. Come away with the puck. Trying to get set up. It has a little, and just wide of that right post. Moved back by the Bandits. They have it underneath their net. Up pass here on the near side. Missed everybody. It's going to go all the way down and makes it for icing. It's one of those scary ones because they've got a lot of water still on the ice for the Zamboni, so that puck can stick at any moment. We'll take the offensive zone face-off. Pat tells the D to switch. Mack takes the draw, won by the Bandits into the corner. Comes up top, intercepted by Mack. Mack gets it down to Sonia. Sonia skates it wide, went to pass it up top, gets it to Rudy. Rudy takes a little snapshot over there, another chance at it, high up into the air, lands on the far side, kicked over by the Bandits. They get it, good stick lift there. Now it peels out towards the center. Drop pass over here, just a little out of reach, and Jordana will have to move it back up ice. She gets it towards the red line, comes across, high into the air, takes it wide. Went for the drop pass, but again, that puck stuck to the ice. Now it's up top for Mack, sorry. Mack fired through everybody. High riser goes over the top of the net. Rudy pinches down on the backside. Gets it at the wall. They throw it up. It comes all the way up and down. They say it's tipped, so no icing. Mack's going to play it off the wall on the near side to Jordana. 37 seconds. Jordana stick handles it up. They're going to come in, look to set up the power play. They've got it. They move the puck wide. It just rolls off the stick, and so they have to dump it down in. Mack eyeballing the Bandit on the way up and down. She gets the puck sealed off against the wall. It's at the hashes. 3-on-2 in the corner. Mack comes away with it for a moment, and then it's flipped up by the Bandits up and out. 5 seconds left here in the power play here in the third. Grabbed by Rudy. Rudy stick handles it up, gets to the blue line, dumps it in. Now moved up top to Lily. Lily plays it back down the wall. Bandits come away with it. They walk forward over towards Tegan. Tegan forced the dump down into the corner. Bryn chases it. Bryn pinned up against the wall, looking for some help. Shaddy comes in to help out. Bryn trying to dig it off the feet of the Bandits. She gets pushed a little bit. 2-on-2. Bandits come away with it, and the puck sticks to the ground again. Now she's pushed up against the wall. Near side. Shot hit a skate. Deflects behind the net. Tegan comes in for it. Tegan and Bryn over on that far side. Bryn's got the puck. She rims it around near side wall. Over for Amelia. Amelia drop pass to Lily. Lily's got some room. 3-on-2 for him in here. Lily walks it in. Pulls it wide, shot through the leg. It deflects right up front. Now back up top again. They get it up towards the blue line. Bandits come skating forward. They step up. Tegan with a poke check there. Goes off of her body, and Bryn plays it up out of the zone. Now Tegan. She tried to get it up. Back into the zone for Bryn. Bryn holds off the defender. Lily sets up on the near side. She goes over to Bryn. Bryn has to go back on that far side. Gets Olivia on the back door. Olivia pushes it on one hand, on the backhand, walks it forward. Tied up, had her stick held, so she dropped the girl's stick onto the ground. She's going to take it in all the way behind the net. They take her down from behind. Cross-ice pass hit a stick of one of the Bandits, and they move it up. Addie stepped up into that play. Bandits come away with it. They dump it down into the near side corner. Off the wall. Centering pass goes behind the net. Bandits turn up. Left for Jordana. Again, right out in front, cleared out of harm's way, but it's going to come back to the defense. Defense looked to wind up a shot, loose down low. As it deflects to the near side, a wind-up slap shot. Aviana tracks right into the glove. Jordana on the draw here. One of the near side hashes. Jordana had it. Rudy tied up. She gets checked into the wall. Puck's down low behind the net. Rudy comes all the way across, sliding play. It's loose up front, played after, and good play there by Olivia. She's going to grab it. Caught a puck. Backhanded it off the near side wall. Got it down into the zone. Stepped up on in by Tamara. That's going to be Rudy's puck. Ice still a little wet. Rimmed around far side. Max steps up. Defense back into the zone. Chopped around near side. Olivia trying to fight it up the wall. Left for Jordana. Move there. A centering pass. Kick save. It's loose. Picked up by Olivia. Olivia moves it to Mac. Mac 1-on-2. She's got to step around the defender. She walks in. Gets the shot on net. And a late hit there on Olivia. As she got knocked over from behind. Shaddy to take the draw here. Wins it over to to Sonia. Played on the line by Addie. Rimmed around the wall. They have it low. Shaddy comes down. She got a stick on it. They're able to turn it back the other direction. Flipped onto the near side. Puck up against the wall. Pinned down low into the corner. Everybody battling. They come down away with it. Sonia has it. Hits the break. Centering pass. Sonia's going to leave it for Shaddy. Shaddy tried to get it to Tegan, who was wide open up front. They're going to come walking forward with it. Pushed wide on a poke check by Addie. She comes in. Power move. Puck's loose on the side of the net. She grabs it. Good play there by Tegan as she forces a play. She's going to go off the wall. Gets it up towards the blue line. Not out. Cross-ice pass at the hashes. Riley steps up on it. And she plays her into the wall along with the puck. Puck's over here in the near side corner. Bandits have to flip it off that backside wall. The girl just recovering from the first hit from Riley. She takes another one. Now the puck's at the hashes. Centering pass comes through, and a one-timer from the back door just missed. Now they have it at the hashes. They move it back up to the defense. Defense plays it in. Hit the stick of Tegan. Now it deflects off another stick. Shot high riser. Bounces off that backside plexiglass. Now up. Tegan trying to catch it on the hop on the way out of the zone. It comes through and out. Tegan's got it. Had her stick lifted from behind as she went to turn it up ice. Now for Addie. Addie's got it. She turns around, lets everybody change. She's going to go cross ice for Lily. Lily up top, trying to hit Jordana. The Bandits come away with it. Mac able to dig it out of the pile. The ice still a little bit wet. Over for Jordana. Jordana walks through, 2 on her. She tried to dump it up for Bryn up top, and the Bandits come away with it. Bryn steps in. She's going to play it off the wall, gets it back down low. Now played up top. Lily in on it. Bryn's going to have to come back, 2-on-1. Good back check by Amelia. She got all the way in there. They hit her twice, and they take the net off the moorings as they crash into it hard. The puck bounced right back up in the high slot, so probably better. Izzy went crashing into the net hard. Looks like she's up no worse for wear. 8:32 left in the game here. Jordana wins that draw back. Chopped off the stick, outside wall, drop pass here, centered up towards Jordana. Jordana comes away with it. 3-on-2 if they can get going with some speed. Jordana comes away, across the blue line. Poke checked off of her stick, drop pass, ends up into the backside corner. Turned around, Bryn pinches all the way down the wall. She got a stick on there momentarily. Now left for Jordana. Jordana played it hard. Moved up the ice by the Bandits. They get to the red line, hit a skate there. Jordana looks to turn it back up the other direction. Dumped in on Aviana, grabbed by Bryn. Bren's got it. She's going to fire a pass up towards Mack. Mack with a nice 360 move there. She gets tripped up as she comes across. Lily gets into the zone. She walks in, dumps it off the back wall. They'll touch up, and we'll get a power play with 7:38 left in the game. The girls hustle to the line. Mack on the draw. She wins it. Everybody has their sticks tied up. Over for Mack. Mack plays it down, soft touch into the corner. Sonia there, giving her a little bit of room. Mack comes to help out. Puck pinned up against the wall. Squeaks out near side. Jordana, she steps down low in there. Bandits flip it around on the near side wall. Rudy down low. She gets over there to try and play it up. They look to move it out of the zone. Start skating. Cross ice backhand. Ends up at the red line. Flipped up high into the zone. Hit the dasher. Rolls in behind the net. One on her as Jordana comes away. Now with speed. They come walking forward. They take it over. Come wide. Poke check there at the line. Comes up and out. Hit the skates of Rudy. Rudy up to Mack. Mack, cross ice to Jordana, just out of reach. She's got Rudy up top. Rudy keeps the line. Fires the shot, deflected. It was loose for a second, now back up top for Rudy. Rudy, low again. Over for Mack, soft touched over to Sonia. Sonia's going to get it behind the net. She moves it up top to Jordana. Jordana back to Sonia. Sonia up high for Rudy. Rudy shot through the screen, tipped on net by Olivia. Now they're getting some shots on. They come back up top. Flipped up high off the wall. Daniela underneath. Over for Mack. Off a skate. Oh, had her wide on the back door. Off two skates. Now it's going to be Mack. Mack turns it in. Looking to go to the forehand. Dropped it off. 9 seconds. Now back up for Rudy. Rudy fires that through. Low shot. Hit a skate and deflects wide. The Bandits are going to skate it in. They come all the way down on the low wall. She's a little tired as she's been out on the whole kill. So leaves it up for Rudy. Rudy gets it up the wall. And it's up and out of the zone. Tegan comes in. She got a stick on that. Leaves it for Mack. Mack comes around. She's got one to beat. Makes a toe drag there on the backhand, puts it in. It's just on the back door and just a soft touch pass there. And Tegan put it home.
I don't know.
Tegan got it from Mack. Mack did all the hard work, left the puck right there on the doorstep for Tegan, and Tegan just gave him a free goal. Her second goal of the season. 5:16. Shaddy kicks it up to her blade. Comes across, down and in. Flipped off the inside wall. Poke check there. Bryn has it on her backhand. Soft touch to Tegan. Tegan plays it off the inside wall over for Bryn. Bryn has to get it up the wall. Kicked into the zone by Shaddy. Shaddy flipped it through the high slot over to the defender. Scary play there as it comes through the zone of the cone of shame. Now over for Bryn. Bryn trying to play it forward. Left for Shaddy. Shaddy's got some room and two with her. 3-on-3. Shaddy's going to come away with it. Tegan peels off for the change. Left for Amelia. Amelia sees that the change is coming, so she dumps it into the zone. Looking to get everybody out on the ice. Puck low, stepped up on by Addie. Addie keeps it alive. Bandits come away with it. They go off that outside wall. Played back down low. Now it's up top. Addie on her backhand. She pulls it over, opens up some space. She's going to saucer it up towards Mack up top. Mack, she's tired. She's been out there a long time. Puck hit the ref right in the head, bounced off, comes over towards Addie. Addie plays the player. Backhand pass to Rudy, far side. Rudy comes away with it. Rudy chips it off the wall. Bandits come back the other direction. Dumped in, over for Rudy. Rudy to Addie. Addie to Mack. Mack comes in. She takes it wide, pulls it in on her forehand, down low in the corner. Pinned up against the wall. Sonia with a stick lift there, and the Bandits come away with it. 3:27 left here. A hard pass there. They have to wait for everybody to get on side, and Rudy smartly waits before she dumps it in to avoid the offsides. Now the Bandits try a breakout pass. Pinched in on by Addie, and a little stick play there kept it in. They have to hit the brakes at the blue line. She walks in, a shot off the glove of Aviana into the corner. Bodied off the puck for Jordana. Jordana turns it over to the other side. Up top for Olivia. Played back in. Jordana comes forward. All the speed, Mack waiting for her. Cross-ice pass, hits Riley. Riley has it. She gets it high in the air, looking for Tamara. Puck flying up and down. Just banked it off of the foot of the Bandits player and got it into the zone. D-to-D pass comes over. Dumped in across everybody as that was head height all the way across into the zone. Grabbed by Shaddy. Bandits come away with it. They get a shot. Hits the side of the post now for Shaddy. Shaddy down low. They look to center. It's going to come up top on a backhand, so Tegan's got some time to close the gap. Dump back down into the corner. Bandits have it behind the net. Moved wide by Riley. Starting the cycle here on the near side. They stick handle in. Riley, great play there as she poke checks it off the outside wall. Sonia with pressure. Now down at the hashes. Back up to Sonia. Sonia intercepts the pass. She's going to come away with it. She's got Tegan with her. Toe drag over there on the near side. Flipped up for Riley. Riley's going to come across the line and gets to the blue line. They come away with it. Bandits looking to enter into the zone. Far side. They come walking across. Crashed over by Bryn. Bryn takes her out of the play. Puts it over to the near side. Sonia at the hashes. Sees the puck dump back in for Tamara. Tamara gets a check from behind. Sonia lifts the stick of the Bandits player. They get it up top, over for Shaddy. Now back for Tamara. Tamara around far side for Tegan. Tegan's got it. She's going to flip it up. Went for the cross-ice pass, and they got a stick on it. Puck high into the air. Tegan and Bryn try and play it out. Ref covers his face. 1 minute left here in the game. Sonia bodies off the player against the wall. Up to the defense. Defense has it. They fire a shot. Never got on net. Bryn going to move it back behind the net. Oh, and high elbow over there, but the puck ends up getting up and out. Bandits come in. They're trying to catch them changing. They come around, get a shot. Great play by Bryn as Bryn got a stick on that shot and deflected it up into the protective screen. 32.7 seconds. The whistle there will give us a chance to change the players. No timeouts from the Bandits. They don't pull their goalie. Puck back for Bryn. Bryn gets a couple elbows in the corner. She leaves the puck for Jordana. Jordana gets it up top. Up top. Shot tracked all the way in by Aviana. 21 seconds. Jordana wins it into the corner for Bryn. Bryn on the backhand around the wall to Lily. Lily up top to Amelia. Amelia gets the pass out, hits the stick of Mack, and that should be enough to kill the rest of the game as the puck comes around. 4 seconds left here. 3, 2, 1, and that's going to end it here. And Alliance able to beat their rivals. These Bandits have been a hurdle for them. And they come away, look at that happy crew with the 2-0 win. And we'll just have to see how the cards fall on what the rest of the schedule is this weekend. All right, when we know, you'll know what's going on. Hopefully we see you back here soon, a couple hours.